Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. This is for Virgos, June 2023. Hey, Virgos, what's around you for June 2023? Let's take a look. Money. Why am I not surprised? Money. Big money. Big money, big losses. Be careful, Virgo. Excuse me, guys. Be careful, Virgo. Be careful of big money, big losses. Now, what I think I see, I gotta sneeze again. Sorry, guys. The air is behind me. What I think I see is you always having had money, and I think all of a sudden money is problematic for you. But I also see a silver lining, but I think you might be afraid to take this silver lining of sorts. I want to encourage you to go in a different direction, Virgo, because you're struggling with what you should do because money is being depleted from you and you're struggling. Trying to stitch income, money together, right? But I do feel like there's an option out there that you're not that big on, but the option is still there. So it's kind of like save yourself, save your income, and go in a different direction. Most Virgos I know are money makers. Today, in this era that we're in, particularly this year, maybe money has compromised you. And maybe everything you've ever done has always worked for you. And all of a sudden, it's a problem. I want to tell you, it's not all of a sudden, it's energy. So Virgos have to shift with the energy. You're not a fixed sign. So do whatever shifting it takes to create karma waters involving your money. Now, it doesn't mean big money is going to come back to you right away. It means make a shift before you lose everything. All right. So for some people, it could be your job, right? You know you should leave. You don't want to take a pay cut. Take a pay cut. If you take a pay cut, organize where you're spending too much money, but you've got to even this out. If you just lash out at people, then you're not looking at yourself. And I feel like Virgos, you're beginning to lash out at your family members. It's not only hurting them, but it's also hurting you, right? But I also think you're incapable of thinking straight. So I almost want to say this is not your fault, but I need you to see what you're doing because I do believe that there's an answer. the answer might require a pay cut. The answer might require recognizing that your business is not working out. So, shift gears now, which means if you have to start in a new arena, like money's not flowing in, but money's not flowing in for the universe, right? But I just need you to understand that, think quicker, and get into survival mode, all right? There's a conflict brewing with you, Virgo, and an earth sign man who also cannot tolerate the lack of income. I'm also getting a fixed sign man, and I think the fixed sign man is probably, I was going to say Aquarius at first, but I think it's a Gemini, who also cannot tolerate lack of income. I think the lack of income has to do with the traditional way of gaining money. And all of these people, including yourself, only know the traditional way of getting and receiving money. What I'm trying to tell you is the traditional way of receiving money is screwing you. But the traditional way has always screwed you. You just didn't know it. You were riding the energy of the system, and very well, but it was always screwing you. Because the system said, in order to be successful, you must do this, you must have that, you must look at this, you must show. That is screwing you, and that is all you know is how this system presented money to you. Turn it around. Now, you're involved with two people that only know the original way. So between the three signs, I believe this is a Taurus. I don't know why I didn't say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I do believe this is a Taurus. I believe this is a Gemini, and then there's you, Virgo. And the three of you don't get it. You don't get it. There might be a fourth person here that is trying to communicate something different to you all, and you all are not listening. So, don't continuously hurt yourself. Look for a way out. Even if it means this is a business that you have to give up. Even if it means this is a job that you're going to have to start recognizing is not serving your purpose anymore. Okay? I hope I'm helping. I don't know if I'm helping, but I hope I'm getting through. The problem that I'm having here, Virgo, is nothing's changing. Out there has already changed. So we have to look at the new system that's being created out there and see if it works. All right. There is going to be an offer that you're going to love, Virgo. You're afraid to take the offer. This is one of those times where I'm saying to you, take the offer. The traditional way of you making money, you're very, very long-term employees. Stop. There's something that's coming through, and I want you to see what's coming through. You will be so much better for it. Okay? Make the sacrifice. So I think what I'm saying to you is it's the traditional way of doing things. So I'll give you a really good example, and I don't know what sign she is, and I don't have my phone near me. Viola Davis is opening up a YouTube account talking about Black inventors, right? The expectation is that Viola Davis should be getting job offers. from people. And that's the way she should be making her money because that's tradition. She has recognized that this society is against her. It's against her, her color, the way she speaks, the way she looks. She has decided, I will not benefit long term this way. And she busts her ass making movie after movie after movie, right? But she has to bust her ass more than anybody else. So she has come to the conclusion somewhere in life that she's going to create a YouTube channel. That's the alternate way that I'm talking about. Does it make sense? No. Because the traditional way is the traditional way. Why would she switch that up? She's switching it up because she still gets to produce, maybe audio speak on it, and then she becomes a service to others in a different type of way other than just acting. She gets to produce something to put pride in a whole culture of people. My point is, that's the way I want you to look at the changes that are occurring around you. All right? And you will be for the better. Because the world is changing so much, you're going to miss your mark trying to ride the wave of the way it's been for the past 50 years. That system is dying out, whether or not anybody wants to admit it. It's still dying. So you, Virgo, get ahead of it. Okay? Some of you are going to wind up being pregnant. There's a big pregnancy going on with you guys. Huge, huge pregnancy. And I want to say from the love of your life, and an engagement is coming. Good for you guys. Good for you. If some of you are invested in a water sign woman, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, she's cheap, she's sneaky. You mess with her if you want. She is not the one. Work is the problematic part. Work is problematic. Like people that actually go into a brick and mortar. Oh no, work from home too. I don't know why I'm thinking that way. I'm just old-fashioned thinking. Work is problematic. And I feel like there's a female boss that is not supporting you anymore, Virgo, at work. Consider leaving because there will be a job offer. Again, I don't think you want to leave, right? But I think there will be a job offer. If anybody is going after an air sign woman, I don't know. I think she's too stringent for you. I think she's too stringent for you. So be careful, Virgo, that you fall in love quickly because I don't think she's the loving type, right? If anybody's going after a water sign man, you could meet him and you could meet him at work. Particularly if you're ending a relationship, you could wind up meeting someone new at work. Or maybe someone new is waiting for you to break up with somebody. I don't know that either. Did I do Virgo already? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn? No, I didn't. I'm supposed to be doing Virgo. There's some heartache going on, especially if you're having an affair or if you're part of an affair. If you're part of an affair, Virgo, it's about to break off. If you're a part of it, which means you don't have the control. Or if you are in control, I feel like you're gonna break up with an affair, but the person doesn't want to break up with you. They love you and they are willing to be part of a throuple. They do not want this. I think you see the hurt and constant pain in the affair on one end, and you see the hurt and constant pain that you come home to every night, and you're starting to feel the weight of all of that. And you're kind of going, I need to stop this. I need to stop. Okay, stop. It's okay. Like, this affair is like more selfish, not that I love two people. That's not really it. But you are seeing that two people love you and will sacrifice anything for you. And you're starting to recognize you're making people miserable. You're kind of wanting to be alone now. You're kind of wanting to, like, I just need to be by myself for a while. Um, there's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man that I want to say he wants to go into business with you, but I also say he wants to marry you, create a family with you. I think he's meaningful. I'll say it that way. Money is your biggest crutch for June. I hope it changes in July. A lot of secrecy. Something's being covered up about your money or with your money. A lot of secrecy. I feel like this could be at work. There is a Queen of Pentacles that it's a little confusing. I think the Queen of Pentacles has an illness. Could be a mental illness, could be a physical illness. But you can't seem to put your hand on what the problem is. And that's because I think this Queen of Pentacles is ill. Which one? Who knows? But if you can't figure it out, it's because there's an illness involved. Could be mental illness. Comes across very normal. And then it's like jumbled. And you don't understand why this energy keeps getting jumbled. Because there's an illness. So I don't know if that's what you want in life, right? Again, I get a water sign man. I like him for you, Virgo. I think you need that in your life, a water sign man. He's good for you. All right, I'm going to stop here. Do I need to walk away from something? No, you're walking into solid ground, Virgo. If you understand that some changes need to be made, that your money will fluctuate, that maybe you need to venture into a new industry. Money's not going to be there, but money will be there. You just need to change something that you've always done to understand that the world has changed. So I think what I'm trying to tell you is ride the waves of the new world. Okay? Let me get your final outcome. Final outcome here, it's going to be yin. Yin. What a pretty card. I love the pink of the curtain. Such a pretty card. All right, number 2, yin. I'm also thinking about creating a second channel. I don't think I have a second channel. I have to figure out. Maybe I already have a second channel. Because I want to put some prayers on this channel, and I don't want it to be confused with celebrity readings where I curse people out. Just thinking inside my head, Virgo. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even for you, something needs to change. And so I'm actually looking at your cards and understanding that something needs to change even with me. So if you can understand how I did that real quick, that's what I want you to do. The feminine principle of being receptive, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. This is a time to be calculated. Await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin is not about frozen dreams or resting, but rather conscious allowing things to flow to you. Be poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies being sensitive as you study the actions of others alertly and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. You be the shape, not the shaper. And you will see how quickly your dreams manifest. Let's see who is available. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Miss Capricorn. Cool. Virgo's my rising. Yes, James Fraser. How are you doing, Mommy? Mommy's doing fine. James Fraser. I've been working at my job for 23 years. I like the job. Some of the coworkers, Many Virgos also have more than one career, job, skills, hobbies. I believe that. All right, everyone, if you would like to elaborate on anything that I said, because the objective is to land safely, text me 213-458-7408. Thank you, guys. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.